Hi, I'm Natalia, and this is my fluffiest, sweetest puppy. Her name's Mishka, and she's so happy to be here because she knows that in today's episode I'm going to be making treats for her. Mishka, say hi. She's such a good girl. So how often do you make homemade treats for your pup? Now today I want to talk about making treats for our furry pets. How often do you actually make homemade treats? I try to do them as much as I can, as often as I can, because even though some of the quality and the nutritional content of the store-bought treats are great and the shelf life is nice and long, but there's nothing that can beat homemade treats for to maintain their eyesight and their hip health and beautiful coat. Now you've seen my furry one. I just had to wash my face, wash my hands because her fluff is everywhere. So today I wanted to show you a really super simple treat. It only has 4 ingredients and all you need is a food processor and a dehydrator. Mishka, you love those, don't you? Yeah? I'll get you another one soon. Why don't you go lay down? Can you go lay down? Or you want to be on camera? She's like, Mom, can I help? I know. This is for you because you know this is for you. And you hear your name. Now, my dog is a Samoyed. And it's a Russian breed. And her name is Mishka, which actually translates to teddy bear. So she's my sweet little girl. She's going to be 8 very soon. Okay, so the 4 ingredients that we have is we have a carrot. So I already peeled this carrot and I'm just going to chop it up roughly. And we're going to put our carrot in the food processor. Now I have a handful of fresh green beans. Let's see, there's probably about 10 of them in here, so we add them in. I have a 1/4 cup of organic natural peanut butter. I like the creamy kind. And 1 whole organic chicken breast. We put everything in our food processor. And turn it on and let everything mix until we have a nice consistency. We don't want it to be chunky. At some point you may need to stop and look at and scrape the edges down. We want it to be a really nice consistency. Okay. Give it one more whirl. And that should do it. And the next step is super simple. Okay, and we're ready to put these on the dehydrator sheet. Now, I have a giant dehydrator. This is a commercial grade, could be used as a commercial grade. This is Excalibur, and I have, oh my goodness, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is Excalibur. It's a commercial dehydrator. And I have lots of these trays. I use it a lot for different projects. You don't have to have such a big one. All you need is just a little tiny dehydrator. That'll work fine. It just should function like a dehydrator. Or you can even make this in the oven, but dehydrator works better because it just really dries out the treats, which means that you can store them longer. Okay? So what we do with this mixture is take about 1/2 teaspoon and we put them on our dehydrator sheet. Now make them the size that you think that would work for your dog. If you have really teeny tiny fluff ball, then make the treat smaller. So I got all of this mixture out on the dehydrator sheet. Now what I do is I just kind of pat them down a little bit so that they're not too high, because whatever shape that they're in is how they're going to dry. Like I said, the size of these depends on the size of your puppy. My sweet girl. She's tired from being the star of the show, so she's just laying there chilling. So we're gonna put this in a dehydrator at 155 degrees, and I put it in for about 6 hours. I find that to be a sufficient time. I've tested this quite a few times, and that seems to work well. And let's get these in. And with the magic of television, we have a full tray of delicious, only 4 ingredient doggy treats. Mishka, you wanna try? I know you've been eating a bunch of them. Come. Oh yes. Oh yes, is that so yummy? So, just as simple as that. You see, it takes just a few minutes to put something together that your dog will really enjoy. And she's standing here looking at me like, Mom, am I gonna get any more? Are you gonna get any more? Yeah? One more? Just one more. Oh, that's a good girl. You can store this in a Ziploc bag for about a week in a dark, cool place, or you can put them in the fridge and they will probably last about a month. So nice and long shelf life, right there. All right, and that's it for today's episode. Give me a like, and I would love to hear what kind of pets you have. So leave me a comment, like the video, please share with your friends, subscribe to the channel, and I invite you to live a deliciously healthy life.